Welcome back, guys. We're on episode 13 of our Styx playthrough, and today we're going to be getting into some of our electronics things, as well as heading out to do some searching for exotics. If you guys are following around with our live stream, we are in desperate need of a few things from the workshop, I think, to make our future drops a little bit easier. So we are going to be, both for ourselves, getting some things, but also making up a little bit of a donation list for our live stream character to help move things along. While we're waiting for those exotics drills to mine out the exotic deep veins, I think we're going to go out and do some boss hunting and collect some even more things so we can get the green exotic things for the great hunts, and then we can also get even more exotics from the bosses and do a little bit of a rematch from our last episode to give that Landshark a run for its money. So we are going to take a look here. A small little update. I did add this on to our house. I just felt like it was still a little too boxy on the side, and I just wanted this side to be interrupted a little bit more. So I added on a little patio. We'll put some more decorative stuff out here to sit on and enjoy. But this is just a little add-on that I did. We get there from the stairway. So just little things. We did a lot of farming off stream. Got some stone, which there's quite a bit in there. Got all the wood, and then have the shop mostly updated. We still need to do the support beams all the way, but we're mostly in brick now across the board. Need to update that stair and just the bases, but little things. Overall, we're doing pretty well. So 4 things to unlock. We have a couple things. So we're gonna need something to power our tools. So we're going to either unlock the solar panels or the wind turbines. I haven't decided which one yet. I've also thought about doing the biofuel generator because it does produce quite a bit. Not as much as the solar panels. I want to say they produce... Actually, it might be the same. They might be 2,000? No, I think they're 6. Where the biofuel portable generator does 2,000. So what we really need is our electric extractor, which is pretty cheap. It does require 1,500, so we're gonna make 2 of them, so we'll need 3,000 power. And then this unit, which only needs 1,000 power, but it does need composites. And to make composites, we're gonna need a material processor. And I want to say to process the composites, we're going to need the electric furnace. So we've got a couple things to unlock here, and I think we can do all of those. So electric furnace, material processor, composite paste, electric radar, electric extractor, and to finalize it all, I think we'll probably make just a couple wind turbines. They're quite a bit cheaper. So we'll do that. So I think that should get us what we need as far as for being able to process everything. We are kind of going head first into our electric things. So let's jump down here to our wind turbine. Oh, we can't make that. We need to make our bench first. Sorry. So we need a lot of electronics, aluminum, concrete, carbon fiber, and some screws. So as far as for electronics go, we're going to need some more epoxy. I know I have some more sitting around here somewhere. Might have stuck it on the other side. Need to eat some food. There's some more epoxy. I remember where I might have set it all. There we go. Got our poison pills. I think that should do us pretty well. Some gold wire. We can do that. We're gonna need copper wire too, so we might as well grab a good stack of those because we have a lot of electronics to work through today. Okay. We'll take some of these things out that we don't need right now. Perfect. Oh, and the last thing we were going to unlock is actually the... I think it's tier 2. The composter? Yeah. I think we can make normal fertilizer. Yeah, basic fertilizer. Which, if you guys remember, we unlocked the talent to make... We are unlocking... Nope, we did? Yeah, to make gunpowder from fertilizer. So we're going to go ahead and unlock the wood composter as well. So that we can make the fertilizer and make more gunpowder. It's going to be a lot cheaper. So we'll need... a little sap and some stone, which we can definitely do. Waiting on all the copper wire. Try to remember how much we need here. 30. We should be able to make a decent amount more once that's done. Any of this stuff made on a different bin? I don't think it is. I think it's mostly... Okay. Then we'll need... steel, iron and electronics, titanium plate, aluminum, carbon fiber. We can make up some carbon fiber, I think. Resin, epoxy, aluminum, and silica. Go ahead and plop those in there. I have a decent stack of aluminum that I've been keeping around, and I think we have some more processing still. Never mind. That one's done. Good amount of titanium, which we're gonna need some titanium plates, so we'll grab that. Got some steel. Probably gonna need more copper. You can always use more copper wire. And I think we're actually gonna leave this one out and just make a second bench because we're gonna be doing a lot of dual processing here going forward. Got our composter. And for the carbon fiber, what else did we need? Resin and epoxy. Let's go get us... Get another 100 of the resin. That should be able to make us 50. Perfect. Okay. And we'll need some concrete. Do we have any up here? I can't remember. We did. Okay. Do we have carbon fiber sitting out here? A little bit. Not much. With that process, let's go get our... We'll probably sort up a little bit more gold wire here as well. We're just going to keep that kicking out because we're going to need quite a bit. Get some of that stuff cooking. Actually, we'll do that, and then... I think we'll just keep the gold wire up here for now, or the gold bricks. Our composter is going to live right over here on the side. So these need either the guano or plants with some dirt, which we do have plenty of spoiled plants and plenty of dirt, I believe. Somewhere. Perfect. And then we'll harvest up some of these plants that we don't need. And you can stick them into the composter here and they will spoil very quickly if needed. Okay, so we'll get that processing. We can make gunpowder from it because we're getting a little low on our rounds. And aluminum, which we plop down here. Need a little bit more. Perfect. Now you don't need electronics to run the fabricator, but you use the fabricator to make everything that is electronic. So yeah, okay. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to need to make material processor as well as our electric furnace. So we're going to need a heck of a lot of electronics still. And we're going to grab some of this titanium and make up some titanium plate as well. I think we needed 3 to start. So we'll start with that. We don't want to make a bunch that we don't need yet. Copper wire still. We are out of gold wire. Definitely gonna need some more copper wire though. So, steel, glass, concrete, and screws. More concrete, more steel. We already know more electronics. I think I have a lot more iron in here to use if I need to. Yep. Make up some more steel. Got all the charcoal. A little bit of a mass production day today. And if this does end up going too long before we can get out and do our search, which I don't think it will, I think we'll be fine. I'll just do a double release and you guys can have 2 different videos, but either way, we're going to get it done today. And then I think that was all of our organic resin, if I remember right. Oh, we have a little bit more, but we are going to need to use a lot of our sulfur for epoxy, I think. So we're gonna grab the sap out of here, because I think it's sulfur and sap, if I remember right. I think we might have to steal our mortar and pestle from over here. Maybe we'll just make a second mortar and pestle. That might make more sense. Just need a little more silica. Perfect. Got plenty there. Get some more sulfur. I have to go farm up some oxite really quick. Oh, not there. sap is that using? 88. Perfect. Slowly but surely we'll get everything we need over here. Okay. Need another 23 electronics, it looks like. Would you look at that? I was hoping this would fit right over here. Perfect. Would you look at that? Fancy. And then we're going to need something to power it. So let's go ahead and get our... Used up all the points, I think, right? Yeah. Let's do our turbines. 8 electronics, gold, copper wire, carbon fiber, aluminum, and steel. So let's go ahead and do... See what that gets us. I need a little more aluminum for sure. In my head, I was like, okay, we just need to produce like 3 different things and then we'll be good to go. And realistically, it's like 10 different things. Hey, can we make 2? We just need a little more electronics, a little bit more copper wire, a little more carbon fiber. Perfect. We can do that. That. That's not what we want. We want this. It's amazing how quickly all this stuff disappears once you start this, which is why those deep drills are definitely something that we'll want to get set up here pretty quickly. I might do that, some of that building off stream, and then we'll go search and place them on stream, but that way we can get kind of some mass production of these other materials. Still have organic resin. We just need to make some sap. Might end up working through the night tonight a little bit. But also, it wouldn't hurt to go take a nap. Get our well-rested buff. Can't remember if that has any perks for... Yeah, it doesn't make us build faster, but that's okay. Get some sticks being made. Just all the production going today. Perfect. Sort that a little bit. Okay. Turbine. Make 2, we needed 5 electronics and copper wire. Should get us there. Grab a little more sulfur just for the future. Maybe not all the sulfur. This should help a lot. And then we'll need... keep piling on the electronics, it looks like. I think we're probably going to use about every ounce of copper that we have. Let's just go get it producing. Need a little bit more copper wire. I just realized we don't have an electricity tool yet either, so I think we should be able to make that as well with a little wire. Perfect. Hard to connect your electricals when you don't have electricity wire or an electrical wire to connect them. So, I think these are all going to be too close. So we're going to go... we're going to pick these up. So this is a bit of a temporary situation with the turbines, but... should be able to see if that starts spinning or not. Perfect. I don't know if these are going to be too close together or not. Seems questionable. Not sheltered. Yeah, that's what I figured. Just have to string these together a little randomly. I'll do this much more fancy here in a little bit, but I can at least start it this way. For our battery setup. Perfect. Alright, so we have some electrical now. Go ahead and grab some more of this wire. Alright. Shocker, out of copper again. I'm glad we had a little bit of a store. Okay, so I'll need 60 electronics. Might just out of ease of time. We have so much wood. We can just make some sap from the full wood. It's not quite as much per piece, but it is gonna be a lot quicker, so. Just do a little mass production. Okay, so we're still looking at another 38 of those. We can get some iron and make our extractors though super quick. We're gonna have to use electronics all the time for other things anyways. Apparently we're out of iron too. Might have some sitting around. Almost. Sulfur and oxide. Gonna need a lot. There we go. This is definitely why it is beneficial to have a couple of the tables out. Sometimes I'll even keep the normal crafting table out so I can do some of the even easier stuff on there, but Put a gold wire. We're gonna run this out. We're gonna take... I think we can take Jack still. I know he has a heavy slot. Might have 2 heavy slots. You guys aren't in your normal house. He's got 1, so we can carry 1. Oh, we're gonna have to carry our radar too. I lied. That's okay. This will actually work out okay because... Oh, 2 mount cargo. Oh, inventory slots, but just 1 heavy. We're actually probably going to take biggins because I forgot that we're going to have to bring a bunch of stuff, so we'll need his cart for when we're farming up bosses. Why are you so thirsty, buddy? There you go. You guys drink a lot. I'm gonna have to get you a bigger tanks. There we go. That way they can at least have some water. One because we're out of copper wire. Okay, so we'll need... We have our electric furnace. We have our drills. We have our fabricator. I did make some fancier rifles, but we don't really need those right off the bat. We'll be fine with what we have. We have our wind turbines that we'll take with us. I mean, if we really want to, we can certainly make the trench shotgun while we're waiting. Nope. Does it require... Yeah, it doesn't require any copper, so... Refined wood, cured leather, titanium, and epoxy. Refined wood, cured leather. Some more titanium, which we have. And a little more epoxy. Oh, we can make the hunting rifle too. Well, in that case... we might as well. Waiting on more copper. I'd realized we were going to use this much copper, I would have had it processing already. I guess we can stick some of this over here. It's going to process pretty darn quick. Yeah, 4 seconds per. Let's just go ahead and upgrade our stuff real quick. Should have been doing that from the start, but I wasn't really thinking. We might as well take our perks off of these really quick. And that way we can put them on our other ones. No more one-shots, which will be nice. We need 23. 23 more. We're getting there. I think we'll be able to get that without too much trouble. Presuming our gold sticks around, which I think it will. That was our rifle. And also, I had someone in a previous video mention that you can put the hotbar keys onto your mouse. And so you might notice down below that my 456 is now M5, F1, M4. And that's on my mouse. That's like all right by my thumb. So we're going to see how that goes. There might be a little bit of fumbling as I get used to it, but I think it should help, hopefully. I think I had rifle there. Probably gonna be editing this and be like, nope, that was in the wrong spot. That's okay. I'm not used to it enough for it to really matter, to be honest, so. How much more do we need? 8 more. We're so close. Just punching right there reminded me of there's a achievement you can get, and it's killing a bear with your bare hands. And I wonder, I think you can probably shoot it so that it's almost dead and then punch it a couple times. That's the only way I can think of. There's no way you're going to kill it on your own just from the start, right? Like, that's wild. If anyone's ever achieved that perk, definitely let me know, because very curious. We did it. We're going to have all the electronics. These are so expensive. I would love to have 2 of them running at the same time, but it takes so... They're so expensive to make that a lot of times I don't right off the bat, but... A little spider web down here. Perfect. Okay, now for composites. We need either gold ore or platinum ore. Probably screwed on both of those, but I think I might have a little platinum saved back. Resin, silica, and... oh, iron. How many people are just yelling at me to not get rid of the iron ore? Oh, we still have gold. Okay, we can work with that. We don't have the iron, but we have gold. It's a horrible deal. But we'll go with it because I haven't put biofuel in the drill yet. I went and got the biofuel tanks and filled them up, and I haven't taken them back out. So, do this. Needed aluminum, right? No, that wasn't right. I needed iron, silica, and resin. This is a horrible idea. But we'll roll with it. I use all the silica too. We are out. I think I might have some on the other side. How much do we need? Can't run both of those at the same time. Okay, we needed 12 composites and 10 electronics. Composites. We might get off easy here, surprisingly. It's gonna be so borderline. We're just gonna need a little oxide, I think. Yeah, just a little oxide. Okay, we can do that. Just gonna double check, make sure I don't have anything laying around over here. A little bit of oxide. So 14, that should get us 7. think that's going to get us what we need. Or just barely. Yeah, 12. Look at that. Alright, we're going to manage, guys. Had literally just enough. Okay, we'll have to come back and grab that because we don't have enough hands. Come here, buddy. You want to follow? Actually, we're going to put you on stay. Give you the nether drill. Got our radar. And we'll need our gun. Of course there's a flash storm. Come on, buddy. We'll not leave you outside. You can hang out with us in here. Can't have you getting electrocuted. Guts. That's what we were doing. Okay, so we have... no reserves. But we do have extra carbon fiber. Make another set of screws really quick. So we can go make some more arrows. What needs the screws? For some reason I thought I needed screws for something. Okay. Copper and epoxy. That's a little bit more expensive. Leave that out there for now. Okay. And then... oh, we have our... fertilizer. I think we'll make 70? If I remember right. Plus charcoal. It's freaking wild. It only takes 30 seconds. That's wild. We don't have... I think we have a little platinum to make platinum sheath. Yeah. Just in case, we'll do that. I'm so mad I didn't see this before. Where it's like basically a... you get one free. Start with that. Do another 50, and then we can do... think the other one requires copper nails, if I remember right. Yeah. I thought I had a bunch of copper nails somewhere. Good grief. The nails. I want the nails. Let's do... Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. Okay, that should get us what we need to. I think we can then sleep. We'll run out and drop our biofuel off at our drills. And we'll do our first radar scan. Yeah, because we're out of gunpowder. Perfect. Okay, well, we need to sleep still, but I don't want to head out right away. What was I doing? I was getting my shovel. Just get us a little dirt. Some food. Make sure we do our oxygen before we go too. Yes, we do have a bed, so we can always go find a cave. Now, we're not planning on harvesting anything right away. So what we can do is anything that can expire. Can get dropped in here. And the rate of spoiling is very, very quick. This way we'll have plenty of spoiled plants to make gunpowder with. One for now. Those keep processing. And then as those plants spoil, it'll make more fertilizer for us. That way we have just a little extra. Perfect. Okay. I think that might be everything. Am I forgetting anything? shotgun rifle. Okay. Think that should give us time to run out. Oh, let's do her. Run out and drop our biofuel in the containers. Oh, I need to grab these. Where are you going, sir? I was about to feed you. There. Is that really that hard? Well, at this point, we might as well just go to sleep. Because you took so long. Okay, you stay there. Of course there's a storm. Why wouldn't there be a storm? We also almost forgot our food. Which we could probably make more of. Let's see what we can make. Since we can't sleep anyways. Pastries, that's why. Like, why can't I? I should be able to make some. At least a couple. Out of carrots. Of course, all the carrots are gone. That's okay. We've got a lot of different foods we can use. Just to have it. Alright, I think we are officially ready to go. We'll just need to stop and grab our bed from the barn, because I definitely left it in there. I forgot it's storming. If we have to go to the Arctic, we might have to come back and grab different armor, because I definitely have the Wayfarer on right now. So we'll see where it takes us. I'm fine wearing this armor in the normal region, but... Okay, let's run up real quick. Drop up our biofuel, and then while we're up in those regions, we'll do our scans. It's probably quicker to go this way. Is he chasing us? Fine with him chasing us, but I would like to be... No? Okay. Don't follow my drill. About to be very mad about that. It's unnecessary. It's fine. Okay. Actually a pretty decent clearing over here by the copper drills, so... Thought I heard a weird noise. Come on, let me out. There we go. Yeah. Doubt he's still chasing us, but we'll deal with him if he is. Oh, he is. Get him, Bill. Bill. Not Bill. Biggins. You guys know I've been watching way too much Madstone. Good job, buddy. Okay. Time for our first one. And I think this is actually a very good region to do it in. We have lots of visualization. Didn't have too much issue. So, if you don't, this is a lot more accurate of a scanner than the biofuel one, but that comes at the cost of it being, these are for you, buddy. You hold those. It attracts more animals, so just as a heads up. Remember how much this needs? 150, I think, so just one should be fine. Alrighty. Let's see what we can attract. Probably a bear. Yep. Gotta work on my aim with this guy. Definitely a little different than my usual. Perfect. Perfect. Done? I think it's done. Perfect. Okay. So, we'll grab our stuff super quick. And we'll take a peek at our map. That wasn't too bad. Do a little bit of harvesting while we're out here. Hey! Mine! Trying to steal my hard work. And I level up. I love it. I was hoping we might get that with this. Okay, so now if we look at our map, we have this pattern. So this was our first scan. It's telling us that we're getting range from this area, which makes me a little worried that we're going to be up in the Arctic, but we might be up in this region here. But there's 3 deep veins on the map at a time, so it could be picking up one way out here and then one that's a little closer. But we're going to try to go to the closest. So this is our range, just kind of about this way. So I think we might run... We might run up to here. See what we find. And then that will let us know whether we're heading into the desert, the Arctic, or staying in the region that we're in right now. These definitely can take some time, especially depending on if you get lucky with your first drop. They're not too bad, especially if for what the outcome is, basically. I forgot to grab the poison pills. Do I have some? I have some. They were just extras. That was gonna be annoying. The hunting rifle and the trench shotgun really are much better than the previous ones, so that's definitely gonna be handy, having more than a single shot with the rifle. I do like to try to find more open areas if I can, just because visualization, but you can run these really wherever. Alright. You stay right there, biggins. I think that means it's running. Waiting to see if that was a jaguar or a wolf. Don't really want to have to run super far to get to them, so. Perfect. Not too bad in the grand scheme of things. I do think I am liking these hotkeys, though, for the up the mouse. Definitely makes life a lot easier than trying to fumble around on the number keys. Get all our stuff. Perfect. Alrighty. Looks like, so now you can see we have multiple layers. So we're the strongest this way. So I think we're going to be headed into the valley down here. Yeah, let's go. We'll shoot for right here. So we shouldn't need to head back and get anything from base. And we're going to be pretty close to the desert where the bosses are, which will be nice. Get him his buffs back. Nice little hunting trip for us as well. If you're not doing the missions yet, these can also be kind of nice. Or if you don't want to do the operations, these really make you go all over the map usually. So it can also be nice just to get some exploration in. No, I don't need this right now. You just go away. It's definitely easier if we have Jack, but he can't hold all this stuff. I think there is a perk to add a heavy slot, but yeah, he can't carry all the heavy things. So we have to take the big boy here. Can I get down over there? I don't think I can. I think I have to go this way. We're gonna head right up there into that East Valley. Too bad there's not a boss down here in the valley. Usually there's a wolf that will come down this way eventually. With the alpha wolves, once you kill off the den, they'll pop up literally anywhere on the map. They can be in the Arctic, they can be in the forested areas, grasslands, whatever. Don't think they go to the desert. I think that's the only place they don't go, which you'll have the Landsharks there, so there's usually something for all the biomes. The scorpions are strictly in the Arctic or the desert. They don't come into this biome at all. So in theory with this scan, we should be able to yeah, we'll still go all the way. It should light up exactly where the mine is. It'll have like a gemstone like symbol on the map. Sometimes you might get unlucky and have to do a 4th, possibly, but usually you can get it in 3. Or if you're really lucky, you'll just stumble across it and not have to do any of this. Just get rid of this bear now. That way we don't have to worry about it. What's that, titanium? Yeah. Get some new buffs going. And let's actually do this. Okay. These wind turbines, they do degrade over time, so you do have to repair them, but it takes quite a while. There it goes. See what comes to say hi. A lot of stuff might get stuck down below, honestly, but we'll see. Oh, goodness. Like, side running. Hi, buddy. That was weird. That sounds like a bear. Really? That's unnecessary. Okay, all done. Get everything cleaned up really quick. Oh. There we go. think I hear a jaguar. Hopefully below. Yeah, he's down there. Higgins is very delayed. Oh. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have to do a fourth one. Oh, does that mean it's gonna be in the Arctic? I think that's gonna mean it's in the Arctic. That's annoying. Okay, so... probably gonna be right over here. And we definitely can't wear what we're wearing right now. So, I'm gonna run back to base super quick while we're over here. And before we get going too far, we'll keep our Wayfarer armor just to have it in case it does end up in the desert region, but I think that's gonna be too far to go. And I'm gonna grab the Arctic armor. And that way we can make our way into the Arctic if we need to set those drills. So just give me a second and we'll be back over where we were and we'll go from there. Okay, so we're back about where we were when we last left. So we're just gonna keep on running through here. Hopefully this jaguar gives up chasing us. That just started yelling at us. I think we're gonna have to go down. And I think we're gonna come in at the entrance that's right up here on the left side. Seems to make the most sense for where that radar was pointing us. I remember if I have to go up and around here. I think I might have to. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go that way. We do have a cave right there, though. Where are we at? That's a bear. There's just bears everywhere today. They do that when they lose you. Styx a sec, dude. He's so mad. There's so many hostile creatures in this valley. Ridiculous. No, really? The one hole? The single only hole. Oh, of course we did. One more try. Alright. Drag it. It's better. A little gold deposit. let's see where this puts us. Yeah, I think we're going to be further up in. We could probably do the search from up there, but we're just going to go a little further in, just not to risk it. Some snow wolves down this way. A nice little achievement there. We'll come up this little corner over here. $1,500. Yeah, we still have some time. I don't think I see anything. Park it right here. Give them a little bit of food. Placing things in the Arctic is hard because you can't see crap. What do you mean? Oh. Go. See what comes to play. That's gonna aggravate some things. That's fine. Totally fine. Let's see what's gonna come over here for snacks. Hungry hippos out here. Try to get rid of the things that are dragging them around. They smell the food. Makes sense in the Arctic that like as soon as they smell it they come running because food is definitely a little bit more scarce, but okay. Oh no. Oh, see? Inconvenient. Come on. Ow. Ow! Really, buddy? That was unnecessary. Oh my gosh, okay. We're almost there. And the whole pack had to come up this way. Again? I have to find a cave to sleep in. Let there be no waste. Might as well get it. Okay, so... Gosh darn it. He's freaking stubborn. We're definitely in the right spot, though. And we're gonna go down around this corner, because I know there's a cave back this way. Should probably... Can't remember if I can use this while I'm on him or not. Yeah. I definitely need some buffs. Yeah, if we come back around this corner over here, I know there's some caves. We might get lucky and just be able to see. I think the Arctic is my least favorite spot for these heat veins to be, but... It is up there. That's gonna be annoying. Wouldn't be the first time, but still annoying. Dig this cave out super quick. Come on, big man. That didn't work. Thanks, buddy. Hopefully that didn't call anything over too soon. No? Okay. Stay there. Don't need your help. Alright. Let's do some organization, shall we? Armor. Like this over here. No, I don't. Did I make it so I can make rope? I can't remember. Increase leather. Leather into rope on the character. Did I not have it? Or was it just unlockable? What the heck? Anyone else saying that? It's kind of weird. We have the talent. Turn leather into rope on character. And then we can't. That's really weird. And very annoying. Wonder if we'll have to like respec that or something at some point. Okay, well in that case... You just go that way, buddy. Good thing, sneak away. Don't mind me, sir. Don't mind me. Perfect. Oh, don't fall in the fire. There we go. Fun. Really don't want to put there we go. I really don't want to put his card on quite yet. Okay, so... Gosh, it should be right here. So let's run up around this little ice shelf. It's got to be right up top. that it right in front of us, maybe? No? What the heck? Well, we ran all along the bottom down here. Surely it should be around here. Give me a second, guys, and I'm gonna look something up. Okay, we're back. I just realized I completely forgot. There's something on the other side of this wall over here. It's not the end of the map. So we're gonna loop around because that's the only way this makes any sense. And I don't really want to set down the beacon again. So we're gonna loop around over here really quick. And go to where this thing is pointing us. And that should still give us the opportunity to go get a boss. We usually don't head up to the Ring Lake region right away, but that is definitely where this is sending us. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just way out here. This is the hard part about these missions. It's definitely a trek across the map for quite a while. Oh, you're out of your buff. That's why. That should help. We'll take a drink here in a second as well. We just don't want to make ourselves too cold. There are polar bears in this region, but there's significantly more snow wolves than anything, so the region's not quite so sketch as some of the others. I do think there might be a scorpion boss up here, but I'd really rather go fight a Landshark than the scorpion boss. The scorpion boss is kind of a pain. Did I run past it? I absolutely ran past it. I think. Yeah. Turn around. Biggins ran faster than I thought he would. We want to be up. Yeah, we want to be up around this corner. Ran straight down the hill for no reason. see if he still chases us. Kinda sounds like he gave up. Oh, can we get through? I'm getting it, I'm getting it. Water? Water. There we go. We have to do the mission to get through up here? Oh, it's gonna be so sad. Really? Okay, so we finally made it. I wanted to show you guys, we are all the way, we looped all the way down, around through the Dusty Barrens, and then we're down here, right at the middle of 09. And we're gonna go through this cave, and hopefully be able to make our way into Ring Lake. It's looking promising. So, no matter what on this map, while we are unlocking paths in the missions that we've been doing, you can always get to anywhere on the map. They're shortcuts, not blockages, so just keep that in mind. If something's blocked off, there is a way to get there. It just might be hard. There might also be a tier 5 storm waiting for you on the other side. There we go. So, we're now here. This is shooting to about here. So, we're probably going to look around this region for our exotics deposits. And if we're lucky, this sandworm, by the time we're done, will be moving back this way. If not, we might be able to get to this alpha wolf, but otherwise we'll come down and hit the sandworm up and take care of that Landshark. We're gonna ride out the storm super quick and then go do some searching. Well, this is fun. We just have a whole party waiting for us. Whole party of jaguars, a whole boar. I have never seen this many jaguars. Good grief. I don't know where these came from. That's absolutely insane. Okay, well, that was fun. We're gonna run out of our knife soon. Hey, stop freaking out, buddy. Just stay there. That's like usually from some sort of a specific spawn, I feel like, or a mission, that it would have that many in one spot. And so I really can't think of how those... what would make sense for that to be like that, but that was interesting. Alrighty. Well, now that that eventful task is complete. And there's even more jaguars out here. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna keep running. This is the glorious ring lake. Shocker. That lake is a ring around the center. And this is a very aggressive area. There's a lot of bears, jaguars, crocodiles, all the things. So if you're gonna come up here, be prepared, because there's a lot. Now, if we get close to wherever this spot is, it should start making a specific type of music, I guess. That lets you know you're close. Very pretty waterfall. A lot of people like to build up there. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna want to keep coming around here, I think. Somewhere around here. It's gotta be. Possibly? Oh. Cute. We're just waiting for, like... Oh! I swear I've ran past this spot 10 times. There you go, guys. There's an exotics deposit. Oh, how ridiculous. Okay, so... do a swap-a-rooney here. 10 centuries later. We can now set up our deep drills. So there's only so many spots on the map. This is where we are right now. There's only so many spots on the map that these deep veins will spawn. What am I looking for? Looking for my other drill. And so, to a certain extent, you kind of know... like, this is how I knew that we didn't have one in the Arctic over here, because there is none to be here. There's one out here. But those are the only places. So I knew it had to be up this way. And of course, it comes to one of the like most difficult spots on the map to get to. Perfect. So these are gonna mine these out until there's nothing left. And that's it. Sometimes you can put a third one, but almost always there's only 2 clipping points. So we're just gonna let that work. And we're gonna go find us a Landshark. So we're gonna see if we can catch this one here. If not, we'll loop around. Oh god. Ow! That was rude. Very rude. I'm running out of space to put things. So we're not going to process him because I don't have anywhere to put him. But we do need one of these. Are you serious? I've never had issues with the wolf attacking stuff. That is crazy. Is that a new development? Surely it's not. These are gonna fill up at least once, so we're just gonna grab this stuff now. But I've never had... Let's do this. That he can carry things. I'm getting tired of having to carry all this stuff. I have more company here pretty quickly. If we don't hurry. If you pick these guys up and put them on your mount, they won't, like, degrade. So, that was weird. Okay, I'm gonna be really mad if those, like, don't... those get attacked, because I've never had them get attacked before purposefully. Usually it's just something paths over it and it gets confused, but never really had an issue with it before, so. Well, this search was fairly minimal for you and extensive for me, so. But at least this way you guys kind of know what you're looking for and how that process goes. We ended up taking a nap, wandering all over the ring, doing all the things. I thought I was gonna have to call myself a liar, being like, oh, it's definitely up in the ring lake area. Could not find it. Ran past that spot 3 times, thinking I'd checked it. I had not, so. This should be our cave. But we are definitely going to go make our way to go get one of them Landsharks, because 1, I really want them, and 2, I'm not gonna do this to you twice of 2 episodes in a row saying, yeah, we're gonna go find him, and then we don't, so. Oh, getting out of this cave is always the worst. This way, yeah. Up through the tiny spot. It catches a lot of people off guard pretty frequently because they think that they can't go anywhere through there and then really just need to go through that little spot. But another schmall. This is our storm of choice, apparently. Since we're here and waiting for our storm to finish, I'm gonna mine some of this stuff out because we have the cart. And we need these things. Oh, apparently the storm's gone. Oh, we got a couple things. There was a storm, now there's no storm. Perfect. Alright, well, let's run up and go pick us a fight. Okay, after a 3-century long episode trying to find our way up a hill, we are finally about to where we need to be to battle the Sting boss. Should be right over the corner up here. Just need to find a good spot to stick. Begins. I think we can come up this way a little bit. Stick them inside a house. Set up our little house right here, and then we'll run in and get this boss. Very confusing. The cart's sticking out. It's fine. Okay, let's get these filled. Pop off our buffs here. I'm gonna take our poison pill. Let's go fight a boss. inconvenient. Okay, we're gonna get this real quick. An inconveniently placed boar. Yeah, go under for a little while, buddy. Nope. There we go. Not the prettiest fight we ever had, but we have a nice little collection from him. There should be some more. If you really want to. There should be a bunch of scales out here that you can collect if you want more of them. Not looking for a ton right now, so I'm not particularly worried about it, but we don't have any scorpion stuff, so we can do this, but well, there we go, guys. If you have those poison pills, it's really a very easy battle to do. So this was a pretty long episode for what I expected it to be, mostly because we had to get a lot done this morning. But honestly, I think we'll probably leave it there. We're gonna take a loop back to where the deep drills are and just keep collecting from them over the next probably hour or so until I have the full amount, and then I'm going to send them up to the orbital exchange. That way we have them for our live stream on Tuesday. But otherwise, we'll see you guys on Wednesday with our next episode. I don't know exactly what we're going to do yet. We might do some upgrades around base. We have quite a few blueprint points that we unlocked. And I would like to get some lights in the house since we currently are still living in the dark. But we will decide basically when we get around to it. Otherwise, have a great rest of your guys' day, and we'll see you in the next.